Most people who try to make money while RVing never get past the experiment phase. They test a couple ideas, they watch a bunch of videos, they maybe make $20 one month. Then life happens. The rig needs repairs, gas prices spike, and the whole thing quietly dies. If that sounds even a little familiar, this video is for you. Because I'm going to walk you through exactly how I would build an RV affiliate business from the ground up in 2026 using a system that actually scales instead of relying on luck. And if you're serious about building something that works while you travel instead of chasing random side hustles, stick around to the end, because the structure part is where the most people mess this up. Quick background, so you know I'm not just talking about, anything really randomly or from a laptop in a coffee shop for that matter. My family and I live the RV lifestyle. We've done the long drives, the campground hopping, the why is nothing changing mornings, and why is the water pump making that noise kind of night. I also run multiple RV and travel websites, plus I document building online income publicly through a project called From 0 to 100K, where I show what I'm actually doing instead of pretending everything is perfect. I'm still learning, but I've tested enough to know what's worth your time and what usually leads nowhere. The reason RV affiliate businesses work better than a lot of online ideas is simple. RVers constantly need solutions, not entertainment, solutions. People aren't Googling RV leveling blocks because they're bored. They're Googling it because their fridge looks like it's about to slide off the counter. They're not searching best campground booking site for fun. They're trying to figure out where they're sleeping tonight without getting kicked out of another Walmart parking lot. You see, when you build content around real problems like that, the traffic is more focused and the buying intent is higher. Where most people go wrong is trying to build an RV website that does everything at once. Travel photos, lifestyle posts, random product links, a little YouTube, a little blogging, a little of everything, and not much of anything useful. It's like carrying 6 different sewer hose adapters, but forgetting the one you actually need. See, if you want this to work, you need focus first and expansion later. If I was starting today, I would pick one main RV problem and build around that area. For example, solar and power setups, RV maintenance and troubleshooting, internet and remote work setups, campground planning tools, or off-grid travel setups. These work because people search for them constantly and they naturally connect to products and services that exist already. So instead of writing our RV trip across the country, you write how to size solar panels for a travel trailer, or best RV internet setup for remote work, or how to balance trailer tongue weight safely. That's the difference between hoping for traffic and building traffic. Now let's talk about money and how it actually shows up in this model. There are 3 main categories. The first is equipment and gear. Solar kits, batteries, tools, replacement parts, internet hardware. These are things RVers already buy whether you exist or not. You're simply helping them choose smarter. The second is travel-related bookings. campgrounds, RV parks, tours, and experiences. When someone is already planning a trip, affiliate links fit naturally. And then the third is services: insurance, connectivity plans, roadside assistance, training platforms. You don't need to stack all of this on day one. It's better to build trust in one category first instead of throwing everything at people at once. How about we talk about content? See, content is where people either win or burn out. The biggest mistake is trying to sound impressive instead of being useful. The content that performs best is usually boring to write, but valuable to read. So fixes, setups, comparisons, step-by-step explanations. Things like how to troubleshoot power issues, how to choose the right solar setup, which campground tools actually save time, which products are worth buying, and which ones are overpriced junk. When your content saves someone time, money, or frustration, they remember you. One thing I've leaned into more recently is building tools instead of only writing articles. So calculators, planners, diagnostic checkers, and setup wizards. When someone uses a towing calculator or campground picker, they're not just reading your site, they're interacting with it. That builds trust faster than any fancy branding. Plus, let's be honest, RVers love tools almost as much as they love organizing bins that somehow never stay organized. Traffic still mostly comes from search and video. Google works well for RV problems and how-to content. YouTube works great for setup walkthroughs and visual demonstrations. Social media can help, but it's better used as a traffic funnel than your main income source. The goal isn't attention, it's consistency. You want content that keeps working while you're driving to the next campground. Now, a very, very, very important part. This is the part that most people skip, and it's usually why they stall out. They jump between ideas, they try random strategies, they switch niches, change platforms, and then they wonder why nothing sticks. So what actually works is having a simple structure, following it along enough for the momentum to build, which means choosing one focus, publishing consistently, setting up monetization properly, tracking what works, and improving what already performs instead of constantly starting over. And again, I'm going to mention, that's why I built from 0 to 100K. It shows exactly how I structure projects, step by step instead of guessing. If you want to see that system, it's going to be linked in the description. So one of the reasons I like this model for RV life is because it fits this lifestyle. You can write content on a rainy day. You can update a site while parked at a campground. You can film a video while waiting for laundry to finish. Ironically, we're doing that. You're not tied to a schedule that disappears the moment your internet drops or even your campsite Wi-Fi decides it's on vacation. I guess what I'm actually getting at here is, if you're serious about building income while RVing, the biggest thing I can tell you is to stop chasing random ideas and start building something structured. If this video helped, subscribe, because I'll be sharing more real RV business content going forward. That roadmap link on my other website is in the description if you want to follow the same system I use. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.